Hi, hi, hello, hello. We have another new chapter of One Piece. Uh, so we start, of course, with our little Dressrosa cover story arc. I thought the Trail of Kisses was leading to Lola, but no, it's something even crazier. This is some sort of ex-Doflamingo employee with the big smile, of course, on her shirt, and the mask that a lot of his employees wore, going on a marine kissing spree, a drunken vacuum kissaholic. That is not at all going to be helpful for Beige and his crew. So, big hands, big guns, whatever this guy's name is, slinking back away, the hunt continuing. This is fun, get a little slice of the wackiness still inherent in Dressrosa, even though the great evil has been purged. So this chapter is called Daimyo and Vassals. Of course, we are continuing, presumably, with the Odin flashback. We just met a very, very significant character in the entire Odin and Wano saga, the future shogun and betrayer, Orochi, who at the time is just some extremely subservient, extremely suck-uppy vassal of Odin's, throwing himself down onto the puddle. Okay, so Odin is leaving the capital. He's leaving Hakumai. I understand there's a monster living in Kuri, an ogre by the name of Ashura Doji. Oh, and that, of course, is one of our other samurai that end up being part of the clan, part of the nine that leap into the future. Kuri is the cancer of Wano. Even Lord Sukiyaki can't control it. Ah, so sorry, this isn't him leaving the capital. This is in Hakumai. This is not the capital. Yeah, what am I saying? He's already left the capital. Now he's in Lord Yasui's court. He's probably been causing quite a disturbance there. Some ruckus, as they say, and now he's decided to go hunt for a monster in Kuri. If criminal escapes to Kuri, the authorities are powerless to get him back. But if he does not have a stake to survive in Kuri, only death awaits him. So lawless, it might as well be another country. And this begins. We've heard stories, and we know that he's going to gather his crew. All these people saying, "Son of a bitch, I'm in." That's a reference to a TV show, very high IQ TV show. Anyways, so we know that he goes around the country. He gathers up these warriors. He does all these sorts of meritorious deeds. And I don't know, like if we actually see this complete tour, it's going to be a very, very long flashback indeed. Wouldn't put it past Oda, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Eventually, he's going to end up on Roger's ship. No, that will be quite interesting too. He trashed the room, for sure, for sure. Gonna bill him for the repairs. Consider this a natural disaster. Oh, oh. So, Orochi claims that Odin stole the money. Unlikely to me. Because Yasui, I think, understands Odin well enough. Odin would carry it right out in broad daylight. 100% for sure. So already a lot to be suspicious about Orochi. But I'm not sure why Orochi would think, this will be what seals his fate. This is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back or whatever, stealing some money. When he already trashed the place and has done a litany of other offenses. Kozuki Odin party then left Hakumai, headed for Kuri, causing trouble all over Wano as they traveled. Okay, so Orochi's not coming along. But these two are super in. He does not like that. Your servants were guarding you. Keeping a journal, apparently voyagers overseas write in them every day while on their ships. Ooh, what follows is a series of excerpts from Odin's travel notes. Ooh. I'm excited for this. In Ringo, we met two hungry urchin brothers. Tried to make money by dancing, but the townsfolk were cold to them. Little brother Kikunojo and the son of Hayanagi dance master Iza. Will that eventually become the samurai woman um, woman. I don't know. I don't know what their gender identity is. You know, the masked person, perhaps. Apparently, the sons of the traditional dancing school, but when their father was arrested, the family split apart. The little brats started gobbling up our Odin and crying. In Kibi, we came across a mysterious creature that cut the hair off both the living and the dead. Turned out to be a little freak who sold brushes made with hair for a living. Tried to go after my hair, and once I walloped him, he started following us. So these are all people that eventually join the crew. We just have to kind of make the connections. This, of course, is still Kanjuro. Kanjuro is Kanjuro because Kanjuro is Kanjuro. His weirdness and artistic sensibilities and who knows? How can you describe this goblin of Kibi? So he's persecuted this not past. If you ask me, he deserved it. In the deep forests of Udon, a rumor spoke of an infamous bandit who kidnapped women and beat them half to death. It turned out to be the genius ninja Raizo, who quit the Kozuki clan's Oni Wanbanshu after Kunoichi turned him down. Ah, do you think that's the Kunoichi that is training Nami now? They've become on better terms, or maybe one of the Kunoichi and the current ninja bodyguard. I'm too lazy to say that word again. Of the current shogun, who we're kind of familiar with. I love this though. Okay, this is something that I felt a little sad about Wano, is because it's been so infected by Kaido, because Kaido's forces are everywhere and the country is polluted and bereft of stuff. That we kind of missed out on what real Wano was, what an adventure in real Wano would have been. And here we're getting this lovely little digest, which has the hype of introducing us to familiar characters, seeing what they were like in the past. It has this wonderful adventurous aroma of tales and stories and finding out the truth, wandering through deep forests and lawless countries. I just love this. And here, of course, is Ashura Doji, another samurai who became Shuten Maro, the bandit, in modern times. And he hears about Lord Odin entering the lawless country, drinking a soup made of snake's blood. Gosh, drink the bowl before it congeals. Sorry, it's a line from a song. Hate anyone, it's the high and mighty. Went south to fertilize nature. Oh, poop. Pooping, I think. He vanishes for a day or two on a whim. South is the direction of Kuri. Oh, so he kind of snuck off deliberately. I don't think he wanted to bring his merry little troop into Kuri. Some of them, of course, are quite strong, but other ones are just children. Kinemon running off, of course, the most eager of all. Gate's been busted open, so Kuri walled off. So lawless is it. When I broke through the gate, I was met with the stench of death, blood, and violence. It felt like I'd stepped into another world, and all of its hostility was focused on me. And of course, they recognize him, or they know that no normal person would bust through the gate like that and proclaim themselves, so they reasonably guess this must be that Odin everyone is going on about. Allowed in, but any who try to leave are killed. Those are the rules of this place. What a cramped life! This is no place for people to live. So here we already see some themes of Odin's personality being reflected in a multitude. That don't leave. That happens to be my least favorite rule. Exactly. And this, of course, leads to his ultimate desire, his ultimate dream of reopening the borders of Wano, of making Wano a country you're free to travel to and from. Something that he had his own ambitions of simply leaving himself, which so far have not panned out. But we know he's going to get a ride on the greatest pirate ship the world has ever seen at some point. Anyways, I see a battle cloud on the mountain. I mean, is that what it's called? That's a One Piece staple. How many times have we seen this shot of late? they're fighting over there. You see the cloud come up over there. My favorite is still probably in Ain's lobby where they're trying to figure out where Luffy went, and they see just like an explosion of soldiers. They're like, probably over there. So I guess that's called a battle cloud. Okay, so they also rush into Kuni. They even followed me here. Sorry guys, I just finished everything. Been up all night, the fight took an entire day. Ashura Doji taken down as well. Do you still love me? Then lend me your wisdom and strength. I've decided that these worthless hooligans need me as their king. God damn, he's so cool. Alright, this is a pretty cool character. Alright. Oden rounded up the lawless ruffians of Kuri, and with his considerable strength, he turned that hellish wasteland into a place worthy of being called home. His father finding out, the same comically emotional vassal rushing in. Lord Yasui approving as well. Here we see the fox that later turns into that monk, hanging out with his old master, receiving the news as well. This is pretty amazing. What an intricately woven history of this country that when we have a flashback going back to a specific time, we can check in with characters from other flashbacks who chronologically overlap. Huh? Wait, come on. Where else but One Piece do you get this sort of world building? This level of it's overwhelming at times, but in these nice little moments of serendipity, it's like, yeah, I know those guys. Yeah. In recognition of this remarkable feat, Shogun Kozuki Sukiyaki retracted his disownment of Oden and gave his son the title Daimyo of Kuri. Ooh, that's so cool. A land that the shogun himself could not rule, now being inherited by his son. Our very own Oden is going to be the Daimyo of Kuri. He did it. Now Kuri is a proper region of Wano. I can't believe it. We worked so hard. Daimyo! He's so great. This crew really coming together. Madara-asha. It's the first time I've ever known peace. Thank you, Oden. Daimyo needs vassals, but I don't want to be assign some stuffy, stuck-up nobles. I'd rather have you all. You should be my samurai. Aw, I love how they're cramming themselves into the page. This whole squad. Nice. Okay. Alright, 6 years after that, a full 33 years before the present day, the remnants of the legendary former Rocks pirates began to gather new comrades, steadily expanding their claims and infamy. Ooh, So, I'm not sure quite how we're going to connect these plot threads, but now we suddenly have Kawamatsu, the Kappa, a beautiful character, one of my favorite characters in this whole arc, running into, I believe, Dogstrom and the Cat Viper, who we know also served Oden and also sailed on Gold Roger's pirate crew. So all these things are starting to line up. We've got a lot of stuff still, though, to connect. Like, how do these people way out on Kuri Beach? Well, I guess they're already in Kuri. I don't know. I guess it works out. It's a nice mirroring of how Luffy got there in the first place, right? Waking up on, I believe, the exact same beach. Okay. That is all for now. We still have another chapter to read, which is super fun. So hopefully we'll get to that soon. Hopefully you will be able to enjoy reviews at a steadier pace going forward. Soon we'll get caught up on everything. That'll be great. All right.